Last year, I was watching TV with my parents when I saw August Rodin's famous statue, The Thinker. It looked powerful, almost like a real person frozen in deep thought. At that moment, my mother turned to me and said, "Son, we're nothing but animals if we don't think. So you need to listen to your teacher's will and study hard." But I was confused. Why do adults admire a statue for thinking but tell children to just listen and be a good kid instead of thinking on our own? And it seems like all around the world, we're given a similar message. So today, I want to ask you, are children thinkers or just robots that follow commands? In many homes and schools, children are constantly told to be a good child. But being good often means complying with adults' opinions without questioning them at all. Parents say, "We've already thought about this for you, so this is the best path. All you need to do is just work hard." But this feels like running a marathon without knowing where the finish line is. Without purpose, without asking why, we may never know if we have truly reached where we wanted to go. Parents all around the world often promote one single formula for success: get into a famous university and get profitable jobs. My best friend David, who lives in Irvine, California, wants to become a professional soccer player. But one day he told me that his bought up Stanford and MIT hoodies. He looked at me and asked, "Wait, are Stanford team soccer?" I responded, "I'm pretty sure Stanford isn't famous for winning the World Cup." This small joke reveals a serious problem. When parents' expectations become the only goal, children's own dreams can slowly fade. When a child's dream slowly fades, it doesn't disappear loudly. It disappears quietly, one small compromise at a time, until one day the child no longer asks what they want or what they're expected to want. I argue that children are often discouraged from thinking independently because compliance is rewarded more than curiosity. When we're not encouraged to ask why, we risk losing three important things. First, we lose uniqueness. Second, we become dependent on others' decisions because we never practiced making our own. Third, we weaken our ability to think independently. So, how do we change this? The old message of just work hard is no longer enough. In today's world, AI can calculate faster than we can. It can. But what it cannot replace is our ability to reflect, to question, and to choose. So here's my proposal. First, we need institutional change in schools. Schools should introduce structured, why-based learning sessions where students are encouraged to ask about the purpose behind what they study. Instead of only rewarding correct answers, teachers should also reward thoughtful questions. Second, families should create safe spaces for discussion. Instead of only saying, "Do this because I said so," parents can take a few minutes to explain the reason behind decisions and allow children to express their thoughts respectfully. I'm not saying children should say no to everything. That would be chaos. Parents would need coffee 24 hours a day, and teachers might start seeing little demons with raised hands everywhere. That's not what I'm suggesting. I'm not asking for rebellion, I'm asking for reflection. Before we act, we should take time to ask, why am I doing this? For example, why am I doing this homework? Why am I learning this subject? Why am I choosing this path? Why did I come to this speech contest? When we understand the purpose, effort becomes meaningful. That is when the real learning begins. We admire the thinker because he represents human intelligence and reflection. But thinking shouldn't only belong to statues, it should belong to children. If we truly value thinking, then we must create environments where students are encouraged, not discouraged, to question. Because statues may be admired, but thinkers shape their own future. Thank you.